welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas. Here at American Airlines Center, the Timberwolves taking on the Mavericks. For the Minnesota Timberwolves, they are on cloud 9, reaching for the stars. Only one loss in recent memory. Their trajectory just continues to ascend as they march towards the top. Mavs, Timberwolves. Coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Jordan. And it's George in at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with Washington. And it's Poole in at the 3. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Irving with the ball. Pass to Washington. Now, here is Irving. Clock at 6. Washington finds Doncic. That shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Edwards looking it over. Jordan with the ball. Picked up by Poole. Edwards dishes to Jordan. Here's Towns. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
You know, no surprise that Towns is very effective from mid-range. With his size and shooting touch, it's expected.
Doncic passes to Gafford. Another shot. He lays it in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Gobert. Last game out, he had 14. And George kicks to Jordan. Yes, that goes in.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Poole against George. Doncic outside. High post shot. Gobert pulls it in.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Since winning a title in 2011, Greg, Dallas has struggled replicating that kind of success.
Yeah, in the decade plus after that title, the Mavs have only won 2 playoff series. With the salary cap, draft, player movement, sustaining excellence has become pretty difficult for this bunch.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Gafford. George against Poole. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Jordan passes to Edwards. Back to Jordan. Edwards kicks to Jordan. And they come right back with their own 3-pointers. Jordan's got 7.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Washington passes to Gafford. Doncic fires from way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Nice game for the Mavericks. They picked up the W against the Boston Celtics. Jordan wide open. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here is Jordan. Coming in off a 41-point performance last game out. Makes it off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Jordan.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Their last game, a win against Boston. Looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Poole kicks to Washington. The pass to Gafford. Irving from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, getting up into Irving's grill only gives him additional intensity and focus to let you have it.
It's George on the wing. Back to Jordan. Outside Edwards. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Doncic passes to Poole. Pass to Washington. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jordan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Towns. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now, here's Hardy. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. And the NBA last season, Clark set records in attendance. Fans are pouring into the arenas on a nightly basis.
Well, it's a great game. I mean, you and I are biased, Kevin. We love the NBA. I played in it. You've broadcasted for a long time. But I do think there's another element, not just the excellence of the players, but the parity that exists now. There are a lot more teams that are playoff worthy, and that keeps them and I think their fans engaged as well.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Jordan. Irving attacking. Out to Hardaway. On the wing, Irving. Over Edwards. Irving, good. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now, here's Jordan. 15 points in the game. Here's Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything...
Mavericks trailed by 19. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Jordan is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's George in at the small forward.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Jordan's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Irving, good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Washington. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Takes the three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Washington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Jordan kicks to Towns. Edwards passes to Jordan. Edwards inside. Washington's on him. Edwards, that's good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Thunder was phenomenal. He scored 41 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. We'll see if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And it's Washington missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Irving can't hit. Minnesota leading by 16. Jordan the pass to Edwards. Back to Jordan. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jordan's got 19 points. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And good that time.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
That's to Gobert. Outside for Jordan. Tries again. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
That one goes in. 23 points for Jordan.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And here is Doncic. He's got 5, just 5 on the clock. Washington. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. George dishes to Jordan. It's rebounded by Dallas. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Irving passes to Gafford. George against Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
A drive by Jordan. Outside Edwards. Back to Jordan. The kick out to Towns. Second chance shot. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. George passes to Jordan. Jordan with another miss. Mavericks trailed by 19. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Passes it to Washington. And it's off from three-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Jordan. George looking around. Jordan trying to free himself up. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And the Mavericks call time here. You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Jordan dishes to Conley. No good with the triple. Mavericks trailed by 19. Hardy passes to Williams. Dallas moving the ball around. Washington finds Williams. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Lively. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And look at it. A significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they've played with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hardy passes to Poole. The second chance effort. And McDaniels with the block.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now the pass to Lively.
2 minutes remaining in the
now,
first half.
here's Washington.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hardy. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Williams for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Minnesota.
Substitution.
We've reached halftime in this one.
That's the end of the first half.
Minnesota on top, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines.
60.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Poole in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Doncic against Jordan. Dishes it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Jordan. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Doncic.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago. So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Pass to Poole. Doncic outside. Passes it to Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Towns. And it's Washington missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Jordan against Doncic. Here's Towns. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 19-point game. It's stolen by Edwards. Jordan against Doncic. Outside Jordan. Misses off the right iron.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Jordan outside. Here's Edwards. The teardrop falls in. Edwards got 6 points.
Jordan.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And what a treat for the fans and for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away just shaking your head at how good he is.
Hardaway for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Towns the pass to Jordan. Towns kicks to George. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Foul. Poole. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Timberwolves leading by 18. The drive by Jordan. Irving with the steal.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Jordan dishes to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, George. Outside for Jordan. George with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
On the wing, Doncic. Irving against Edwards. And here's Doncic from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record.
Mavericks trailed by 11. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Jordan. And it's George in at the small forward.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Snatched up. Gobert dishes to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards kicks to Jordan. And the 3 ball is good. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now Washington on the wing, Doncic. Gets an open look and hits. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Back to Jordan. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. They get it again. Towns, the pass to Jordan. The shot's good. 34 points for Jordan.
Coming out of the half now, making a commitment and concentrated effort to get to the offensive boards has proven fruitful.
Basket Poole. Towns against Washington. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that greatness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
That free throw good from Washington.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Washington hits them both. Here's Jordan. to Gobert. Back to Jordan. He kicks it to Edwards. George against Poole. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Really difficult to contain Paul George in these pick and roll sets because of his speed. I mean, that's one element that gives him a great advantage. He's really good at making decisions in tight spaces and in these pick and roll situations.
The three for Doncic. Dallas again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Once again, your D-Town crew.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gobert with the block.
He's led the league in blocks before. No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Jordan against Doncic. To the inside. Stolen by Washington. They get a hand on it. Towns in the corner from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And Doncic hits it to go.
This guy is a tremendous shot maker. That really was a tough bucket from Luka Doncic.
George dishes to Jordan. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Washington finds Doncic. Releases. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Doncic looking it over. Passes it to Hardy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Timberwolves leading by 22. Jordan can't get it to go. Now here's Hardy. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The shot by Jordan, no good. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's Doncic missing.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
Jordan against Doncic. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Gobert. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Irving's checked in for Hardy. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Reed's checked in. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jordan can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 20. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And the Timberwolves call time. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Prime time.
And, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Without his heroics here tonight, this could have been a second straight loss for them. But he was sensational, and instead of a losing streak, he may have them headed in the opposite direction now. Timberwolves leading by 19 points. George finds Jordan. And the pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 10 assists. Jordan against Doncic. Here's Poole. And yes, it's good.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Here's Jordan. Edwards against Irving. Jordan. Second shot opportunity. And Lively pulls it down.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Irving against Edwards. Outside, George. Shoots it up. And the jumper is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Jordan passes to Reed. He dishes it to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Jordan outside. Back to Towns. 6 for 6. He's hit the miss from the field.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against the Mavericks.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And so George will bring it up for the Timberwolves. The drive by Jordan. Good work there as it goes. Jordan's got 43 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Got a piece of it. Back to Jordan. Fires from 18. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Saw the opportunity to... put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
It's in your head, can't get away. Imaginándote de todo, preguntándole a Dios el por qué no me levanto tocándote. Aquí mirando el reloj que no para de dar vueltas como yo. Y ando por ahí en la ciudad, buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y el tocarte se volvió necesario. Y ando por ahí en la ciudad, buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y el tocarte se volvió necesario. Y ando bien loco, mezclando, viendo salir el sol, mirando la foto tuya en casa con mi chol. Regresa ya por favor, que yo te di de todo y mami me dejaste solo. Tú eras mi tesoro, pero ya no brilla el oro.
Megan, hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me out there on the courts or get some hoops in, you know where to find me. I'll see you guys out there.
What's going on, 2K community? I am super excited for this summer. We're going to be balling out all day, all long. So I can't wait to see you guys in the rec, in the park, on the court. I want to see you guys.
Yo, what's going on? It's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. And if I had to pick the highlight so far in NBA 2K24, it definitely would be the community builds and those community logos.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's all happening in Florida from the Amway Center in Orlando. The Timberwolves taking on the Magic. For the Timberwolves, the first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They've sent a clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Magic T-Wolves coming up next. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Paul George. And it's Jordan in at the 1. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Washington out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Well, Doris, we're officially in the thick of it now. A big chunk of the season in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, no time to look back either, BA. What's done is done. The teams that learn from everything that's happened to this point and then continue to make adjustments and enhance what they do well, those are the teams you usually see make extended runs.
Now here's Washington. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, if you're looking for an easy vertical threat at the cup, Paolo Banchero, get out of his way.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards against Washington. It's Edwards with a drive. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Edwards against Washington. Banchero outside. Here's Washington. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Wagner against George. Washington outside. Here's Suggs, covered by Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Banchero drives. The Magic need to put one up here. Here's Suggs. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a three-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, he had 18 points. Back to Jordan. Over Suggs. And there's Jordan on the assist from Towns.
Good heads-up basketball. Season open. And capitalizes.
The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Now here's George, coming off a terrific game against Houston. Jordan, the pass to George. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Heat, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
Now here's Washington. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Orlando trailing here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Washington passes to Valanciunas. Pass to Suggs for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Jordan. Rebounded by Suggs.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Washington. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the Magic call time here. And Doris Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, it's a former #1 pick. That carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Now here's Wagner. He's scoreless. To the middle. Here's Banchero. And again, another missed shot.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Jordan, the pass to Towns. To the inside. Jordan misses. Well, Orlando shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's Suggs. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Suggs. Shoots over George. Suggs, no good.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Towns passes to Jordan. Over Suggs. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Nice D from Valanciunas. So it's Orlando now. They trail by 7. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
and just far too many turnovers. You can't expect to win if you can't protect the ball.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
Lays it up and banks it in. Suggs has gotten his third basket of the night.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
Jordan, the pass to Gobert. To the left wing. And there's Jordan on the assist by Towns. Jordan's got 9 points. And so here is Orlando. It's a 5-point game. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. Makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
And for the Berlin native, Franz Wagner. His NBA career is off to a terrific start.
Yeah, at 6'10", he's extremely versatile. He's already a talented scorer at all 3 levels. Plus, he's able to put the ball on the floor and create for his teammates.
Now here's Jordan. And he also played really well in the win against the Rockets. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
It's good.
Cole Anthony is unafraid to take on anybody willing to finish through contact. Yes, sir.
Out to the wing. Towns with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Back to Jordan. Hey, from beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night. And for the Magic, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. Orlando calls timeout. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Pat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, he's 3.
And Orlando has possession on the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Edwards. And it's Jordan in at the point. Man, the pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. It's blocked by Gobert.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with 37 points and did what he always does. He got others involved. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Jordan, a good look. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And he's going for the lob.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Towns, left side. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Mann. And George with some nice D. And so George will bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. Jordan with the bucket.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Banchero. Wagner outside. Here's Mann, guarded by Edwards. The kick out to Banchero. Puts up a 3 at the arc. Banchero finds his mark.
You can see Banchero building that confidence behind the arc. How effective can he be from range?
Now here's Jordan. Not a lot of room. Pass to George. Inside. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. No good on the 3. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Wagner, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
The Magic making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Washington against George. And it's Washington missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Jordan's got 8 points here in the quarter. Orlando leading. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Wagner. The shot that time not on target. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Now Jordan, 13 feet out. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Washington passes to Valanciunas. Back to Washington. 4 on the clock. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Washington buries it down low. And the Magic lead by 9.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Orlando calls timeout. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, BA, it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. Pass to Washington. And here's Valanciunas. Washington outside. Oh, and Reed with a block. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Washington. Yep, count it.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Edwards against Washington. Pass to Black. Shot from 12. And that one's good. Black's got his second basket on the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Jordan. Sweet little floater.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
The Magic have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Wagner against George. Wagner outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Fades back. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Black, covered by Jordan. Black passes to Washington. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to George. Outside Edwards. Down low. And there's Jordan on the assist from Edwards. Edwards has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's Washington. Wagner outside. Over George. Offensive rebound. And Carroll. Good work defensively by Towns. The Timberwolves trail. Jordan up top. 26 points for him. Here's Wagner. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Magic.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
A line change here for Orlando. It's Anthony on the take. The rebound by the Timberwolves. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, before his one season at Duke, Paolo Banchero tattooed the message, "No pressure," on his left forearm. He said, quote, "There's going to be noise, but at the end of the day, you got to go out there and hoop against 5 other guys. So it's like, quote, what really is it if it's just basketball?"
That's a good point. No big deal. Thanks, Alec. To the paint. Back to Jordan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jordan's got 32 points. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 1. Jordan with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Edwards can't hit.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Suggs, the pass to Isaac. Back to Suggs. Edwards against Anthony. Pass to Isaac. Over Jordan. Goes back up. And the layup is good by Isaac. Isaac's got 11 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Suggs, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Isaac. A 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. And that concludes the first half. Magic out in front.
Your Magic, 53. The Timberwolves, 47.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a solid 47%. Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Jalen Suggs out there with Washington. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Jordan, the pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Washington. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. 7 points in the game.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Jordan. Kicks it out Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got his first basket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Suggs. Defended by Gobert. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
You can see Paolo Banchero plays with such a high energy level at the offensive end. So determined right there.
And Banchero drops them both. Jordan with it. 32 points in the game for him. To the middle. High post Towns. Working on Banchero. Here's George. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Orlando has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Suggs. 3-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 8 rebounds in the game. Jordan, the pass to George. Edwards with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Edwards can't hit.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And he gets it to go. Suggs has got 8.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
Edwards, the pass to Jordan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one's off.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
He hits the second from the line. The Magic have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Down low. Here's Jordan. Another shot, and it's rejected.
Get that out of here, Jalen Suggs. Send it back, young sir.
Wagner, the pass to Washington. And no good. Oh, good D by Edwards. Kicks it to George. Over Wagner. That one's wide left. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. Driving inside.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Washington against Edwards. Washington inside. He has 7. Some solid defense from Edwards. George passes to Jordan. Orlando grabs the miss. Suggs has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Wagner. And too long on the shot for Minnesota. They've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. George scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Valanciunas. Wagner with it. Guarded now by George. The 3 from Suggs. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jordan. It's Edwards on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Orlando leading. Tipped away. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. George against Washington. Now here's Jordan. The D's right on him. Good on the bucket. Jordan's got 35.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Morris is checked in. Wagner, the pass to man. Here's Suggs, guarded by Morris. To the left side wing. Throws it up high.
Well, that's about the defense keying in on Banchero. He recognizes it and shows off his vision.
Morris passes to Towns. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Gobert. The Frenchman. Gobert.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Edwards. And the basket is good. And now it's just a 2-point Magic lead.
Such great concentration. Anthony Edwards maintaining his focus through the contact right there.
Banchero in the post, covered by Towns. Oh, Banchero working his magic.
The closer, the better for him. That's what you want.
Pass to Towns. Jordan high post. Towns outside. Back to Jordan. Releases from 15. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Monte Morris' instinct is pass first, on time and on target.
Suggs, the pass to Black. Here's Suggs. Up top, Banchero. Over Towns. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Inside for the tie. And the play by Towns inside. Towns has got 6.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Here's Black, averaging around 6 a game. And it's Wagner missing. Down low. And it's powered home by Towns.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Black passes to Banchero. To the middle. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the court for Minnesota. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Jordan in at the point guard position. Here's Banchero. Back to Anthony. Launches it. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves trail. Now here's Jordan. The teardrop. Edwards, the pass to Jordan. It's stolen by Washington. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Washington powers it through.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Edwards. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Washington outside. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
McDaniels, that's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And for the Magic, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Black. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Jordan with the 7-footer. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Washington outside. Pass to Banchero. Valanciunas down low. Working on Reed. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Look, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jordan. And that one hits the back iron. The Magic have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Edwards against Washington.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Good.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Here's Black, covered by Jordan. The 11-footer. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Here's Valanciunas. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Here's Black. Off with the layup. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 41.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Black. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
George against Wagner to tie it up. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Here's Black, covered by Jordan. Pass to Banchero. Oh, George with a steal. And here comes the break. Jordan, the pass to McDaniels. George outside to take the lead. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Black, covered by Jordan. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Towns is checked in. Edwards, the pass to Jordan. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Washington outside. Over George. They get it again. And Caro no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Wagner. 2 points. That one goes.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
We're looking for the loudest section for a free.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Oh, you love to see Banchero get off his feet in a hurry and finish with authority.
The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Jordan, the pass to Towns. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Here's Suggs. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
The Magic have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Towns, left side. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Banchero against Towns. 5 on the clock. Here's Washington. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Pass to Banchero. Over Towns. The bank shot, no good.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
It's George on the wing. Back to Jordan. Over Washington. Rebound by the Magic. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. Washington inside. Guarded by Edwards. Valanciunas, good.
Wow, stepping up in critical moments. Jonas Valanciunas late in the ballgame, not shying away from the pressure.
It's George on the wing, defended by Wagner. George passes to Gobert. Jordan with it. Shot from the top of the key. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 7. 52 seconds left in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard the Magic coach as he addressed his team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now Jordan. And he lobs it up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Suggs, no good. And here's Jordan. The outside leaner. It's in. And now an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in.
Imaginándote esto, preguntándole a Dios el por qué no me levanto tocándote. Aquí mirando el reloj que no para de dar vueltas como yo. Y ando por ahí en la ciudad buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y el tocarte se volvió necesario. Y ando por ahí en la ciudad buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y el tocarte se volvió necesario. Y ando bien loco, mezclando, viendo salir el sol, mirando la foto tuya en casa con mi chol. Regresa ya por favor, que yo te di de todo y mami me dejaste solo. Tú eras mi tesoro, pero ya no brilla el oro. En la noche oro, pero tú no me haces coro. A 100 por el Teodoro.
Te convertiste en mi vicio, baby. Si me das permiso, quisiera verte aunque sea por bicho. Despeinarte toda, después te doy chavos para el beautition. En la G-Wagon ya no estamos pa' pedichon. Los contigo más son special edition. Te lo juro, estoy quitado hace... Esperando a verte, vale la pena esperarte. Baby, no quiero perderte. Estoy puesto pa'... Ey, comiéndome las luces y todos los pares. Ey, tirando celulares. Ey, depresivo al care. Ey, buscando una chori, que el corazón me repare. Mami, que me bese y me lo pare. Pero, ey, no hay una que a ti se compare. No, 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 no. No, no. Ey, y ando por ahí en la ciudad buscando qué hacer desde que tú no estás. Y extrañarte se volvió mi diario.
Make it dance to this. Make it dance to this. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta get you. That's the only way to ruler of the dojo. I told Sebby get the LT jersey and I'm leaning like a. Like 24, that's the bro, solo. When I pull up to the stoop, 2 or 3 cylinder look alike. 4 or 5, and I'm acting like a ordinary fool. Baby, you it's cool. All she wanna do is listen to Mac. You wanna make money, then put this. Boy, this skin tan like I'm Bo. They got bands moving, walking down south. I'm a song where we at. Party at the border, it's a movie, no outtakes. Girl, salt shake. Yo, messy down here, but don't downplay. You know SD, but didn't know about the South Bay. Smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you looking at a sensei. 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 Smooth like I'm Prince too. Made it out the that I been through. And you came for my dog, so you know we gotta. That's the only way. Betty bye. Young Bruce Lee, I let it fly. This little heart of mine, I'ma let it shine. They be like, where you been, Rossi on the grind? Too crazy, cause I got a lot that's on the line. Hey, you gon' spell it out. Hey, girl, you playing with a Mac, don't you yell it out. All my boys got my back, and we ready now. If I give you all the trust, don't you let me down. Pick it up. Get scary when the boys are on the ring. It's a stallion, splashing metallic. And she wanna slide to the left, slide to the right. Diamond on my neck, dancing in the night. You should come to South Bay, I'll show you what it's like. She got glitter on my face, now I'm shining like I might. Cause I'm smooth like I'm MJ. Been had the juice since the 10th grade. Took care of all the bills and the rent's paid. Now you with a sensei.
Every day I'm hustling.
Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing, and they will be competing the rest of the summer. Rise versus Elite. The standings are close, Shake. What's it been like for you seeing your affiliation in Elite neck to neck all seasons long?
It's been excruciating, to be honest, man. It's been exciting, but at the same time, I want to win. I want to see our team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Barrett, Desmond Bane out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Boyd in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Jordan is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's George in at the 3. We're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Now, here's Jordan. Coming off a stellar performance against Boston. Passes to Towns. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Towns has got the first points up on the board here for the Timberwolves. Here's quickly on the Wayne Bane. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Quickly against Jordan. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's quickly. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Jordan passes to Towns. Back to Jordan. 18 feet out. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Boyd the pass to quickly. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Edwards, that's good.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Quickly against Edwards. Quickly kicks to Bane. Drills it from outside. Bane's got 5 now.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable 3-point option.
Jordan the pass to Edwards. Over Bane. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors trail by 7. Now Bane. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Here's the teardrop. Boyd can't get it to go. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Now here's Edwards after the miss from Desmond Bane. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good. Towns with the defensive effort. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Yep, that one goes. That's 10 points for Jordan.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the Raptors miss again.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Dishes it to George. Back to Jordan. Outside, Towns. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the rejection by Towns.
Denial by Towns, knocking it away with that tremendous length.
Quickly up top, Edwards defending. And finished off by Edwards.
And They have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Bain after the basket by Minnesota. And again, no good by Toronto.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the Clippers in L.A. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think Minnesota, they were projected to be one of, if not the best team in our league, and thus far, they have not disappointed.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, man. He puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Payne for 3. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And some stats here, guys, the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Trent checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Dick subbed in for Bain. Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving.
Timberwolves leading by 22. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Jordan. And it's George in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's Barrett. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Edwards dishes to Jordan. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Boyd gets it to go.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Jordan with it. Over quickly. Misses off the left iron. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Quickly the pass to Boyd. Traps in the short one. Boyd's got his second bucket tonight.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Poked away. George with the ball. Now defended by Bain. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Jordan against Quickly. Jordan inside. Spiked away. Fast break Toronto from past the arc. Kept alive. And the rejection by Towns. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He picked up 39 points. And as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. It was just been a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And the Raptors call time here. Last time they met was in Toronto.
That was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Here's quickly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Raptors trail by 21. Here's Barnes. He doesn't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
And for players, Steve, being traded is always a possibility. Deep down, how challenging is it hearing your name in the rumor mill?
Kevin, it's very challenging, especially when you're happy where you are and your family is happy. No question, it's one of the few downsides of being an NBA player, being traded.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And the Raptors miss again. Timberwolves leading by 23. And it's blocked. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. A kick out to Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Count that one. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside, Bain puts up a 3. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Jordan on the wing. Outside, George. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. On the wing, Barnes. Hits it from three-point range. Barnes has got 7.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Minnesota, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Towns, the pass to George. Timberwolves passing it around. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Jordan quickly covering. Here's Gobert. And that time, also a missed shot.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Minnesota again turning it over.
And here's a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 14 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or 2 on him, but that's easier said than done.
Fast break, Toronto. And that one is stuffed right through.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Payne against Edwards. That shot, no good. Raptors trail by 13. Fast break, Toronto. Dick wide open. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round of that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now, here's quickly. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Edwards, that's good.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Quickly against Jordan. Quickly the pass to Bane. Here's Boyd. Inside, Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Williams with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Quickly. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some O.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
With some muscle on that dunk, Gobert slams it in.
Raptors trail by 15. Quickly the bounce pass. Payne looking around. On the wing quickly. From outside off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Jordan. And again it's Minnesota.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Off with the layup. Toronto's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. To the right side. Here's Dick. Connects from three-point range. Dick's got 6 points.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the...
So it's Minnesota taking a 19-point lead into the break.
Your Timberwolves, 66, the Raptors, 47.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Desmond Bane out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Boyd in at the 5 slot. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, wears he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. So he comes up empty, missing both. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Nice recognition there by Paul George, just getting the ball to the open man.
Pass to Barnes. Jordan against Quickly. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Gobert dishes to Jordan. And a missed layup. Raptors trail by 21. Here's Quickly. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter. Jordan up top. Quickly covering. George against Barrett. Latre. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Baines got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. Towns with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Quickly. He has 7. The pass to Boyd. Gobert with the block.
Pretty hard to get that attempt over Rudy Gobert.
Jordan passes to Gobert. Missed inside. Raptors trail by 21. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Pass to Boyd. Towns with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Jordan. And they hit it back. Edwards inside. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Jordan finds Towns. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Raptors trail by 21. Toronto calls timeout.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Raptors. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And I think for Toronto, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Jordan dishes to Edwards. Puts one up from 19. Outside for Jordan. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Baines. The shot's good from Jordan. Raptors trail by 21. Here's Quickly. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Quickly's got 13.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Jordan. No dice from the high post. Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Now Barrett, still yet to score. Rebound, Minnesota. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Edwards passes to Jordan. Over quickly. Jordan outside. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And here are the Raptors now. And here's Barrett. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Boyd can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 21. And George kicks to Jordan. Grabs the rebound again. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
What a save by Gobert, using that reach to beat the defense to that rebound.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Jordan. And count it from 19 feet away. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Here's quickly. And Jordan sends it back. They get it back, and Boyd gets it to go. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Minnesota making... And here's George. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Nas Reed out there with Towns. Then it's George. Then there's Edwards. And it's Jordan in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Jordan on the wing. Back to Edwards. Down low. Outside for George. Timberwolves passing it around. 5 on the clock. Jordan passes to Edwards. This one for 3. They get the rebound. It's George on the wing. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors shooting 43% from the floor. On the wing quickly. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Jordan. Toronto grabs the miss. To the wing on the left. Here's Boyd. And again, no good by Toronto. Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Oubre outside. Trains the three-pointer.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Here's Jordan. Here's Reed. Outside for Jordan. No good on the 3.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Quickly with a wide open look. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Jordan. Yep, it counts. Jordan's got 15 points here in the second half.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Quickly with it. Pass to Oubre. So, Steve, you were drafted by the Heat, young expansion team at the time down in Miami. But if you had to choose, which city would you give an expansion team to right now?
I think Seattle and Las Vegas are at the top of everyone's list. San Diego would be nice because I love to travel there. I love when Vancouver had a team. How about bringing that team back, Kevin?
Morris checked in for Minnesota. Williams, he's checked in for the Raptors. Little comes in for Quickly. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Jordan passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Barrett kicks to Bain. With some arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Bain for three. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bain gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
Here's Jordan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's 37 points for Jordan.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Smitty, here we are between your TV, your smartphone, your tablet. You can watch any NBA game anytime you want to.
Kevin, it's awesome. The ability to watch multiple games at once is really great for fans. And hey, we're all fans first and foremost.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Desmond Bain can score from anywhere on the floor, and he also can defend multiple positions.
Jordan, the pass to Reed. Back to Jordan. Out to Edwards. The dish now to Jordan. Rebound by the Raptors. Oubre up top, guarded by Jordan. Oubre, good.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
To the paint. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists in the game. Barrett against Jordan. Williams kicks to Barrett. Misses the three.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Jordan against Barrett. Towns in the corner. From deep, Jordan, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Monte Morris is checked in for Edwards. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Towns against Barnes. Pass to Dick. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's McDaniels in for Moore. Here's Jordan. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Bain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Barrett on the wing. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Into the line for 3 free throws.
And what you like about Barrett is his all-around game, versatile guard / forward who wants to keep improving.
The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. Here's Jordan. Over Dick. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Raptors trail by 19. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Barrett.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota, Jaden McDaniels.
And the first one drops. And we know that several active NBA players, Steve, have their own podcasts. Players now have a direct platform for their voice, and I think they like that.
Yeah, they do. They want to be able to own their own content. Want to be able to put out their different stories the way they want to. They want to be in control of everything that has to do with them.
Jordan finds Edwards. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Toronto with the ball. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Barrett. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And another shot. Got a piece of it. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Quickly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
That's a pass he's got to catch. But maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. George is checked in. Quickly the pass to Boyd. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards the bounce pass. Jordan can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Boyd. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards dishes to Jordan. Back to Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. The kick out to Towns. Jordan against Quickly. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fired.
And Towns drops them both. Players we know get mic'd up now, Steve, so we can get some insight to their talking on the floor or on the bench. How would that have gone over in your day?
Well, you know, Kevin, we got mic'd up. I did not like it. You felt funny having just extra stuff that you had to carry around. But I love to hear the communication that goes on in the game now, sitting on this side.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Prime Time.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Stand with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Quickly against Jordan. Drives to the hoop. And it's Quickly missing. Minnesota leading by 22.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan.
You love to see this kind of leadership. directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Here's Barnes. No good, unable to end this run. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Jordan kicks to Towns. Back to Jordan. Puts it up. That one off the back iron and out. On the wing quickly. And the Raptors miss again. Now here's Jordan. Outside, Towns. And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by focus enough.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
You're tripping with, yes, I'm the boss. 745, white on white, that's Rick Ross. I wide, I long, I fat. I keep them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm like Atlantic. I got them pretty things flying across the Atlantic. The real, he owe me 100 favors. I ain't petty player, we buy the whole thing. See, most of my homies hustle, they still do their thing. My roof back, my money ride. I'm on the pedal, show you what I'm running like. When they snatch, I cry for 100 nights. He got 100 lights. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm. We never cars, but we hard. Whip it real hard, whip it real hard. Real hard, whip it real hard. Ain't about no funny stuff. I'm on my money stuff, still whipping them Benzes. Major league, who catching because I'm pitching. Jose Canseco just because he finish. I feed him to strengthen up all my Pacifics to be specific. Triple C. Gon' rap, yeah. Run and tell them that. More cars, more clothes, more. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm. It's time to spin my thrills, custom spinning wheels. I ain't drove in a week, them spinning steel. Talk about me, cause these scared to talk about me. It ain't no talk about me. It ain't no walking around me. See all these around me, lot of around me going down in Dade County. Cost me 22, sat it on her 22, go for 22. Lil' mama super, she 22, she seen them 22. We in room 222. I touch like them. I got to 'em. in the MI. Rich off. Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm.
Last night lit a flame, too good to explain. Took my heart back from out the grave, yeah. Promise one thing, baby, just don't ever change, yeah. All these nights gonna save us. I was used to the pain, that was till you showed me the way. Now I gotta repay the favor. I was lost, almost ran out of patience, but it's even better now I had to wait. So tonight, you take control, take my life and make it yours. And if I slide, don't let me go. Couple nights off, don't need no seasons. Yeah, you just need to know I don't trust nobody, yeah.
Down. Good shot, let's go.
Good shot. Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh. We've been playing 2K for over a decade together, so him and I have a nice two-man chemistry, and I'm also running with my man Eric, who's a great screen setter and a great popper, grabs rebounds. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we go, there we go. We had to bring out the elite swag out here with the apparel.
Ooh. I see.
There we go. Good shot, E. I know you got that Kobe midi.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Timberwolves. For the Golden State Warriors, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. T-Wolves, Warriors, tip-off coming right up. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Then there's Paul George, then there's Edwards, and it's Jordan in at the 1. And for the Warriors, they've got Stephen Curry. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Guards taking center stage tonight, RJ. This league has morphed from interior base to perimeter dominated.
Yeah, so we're seeing a lot more games headlined by backcourt players. Also, coaches using lots of 3-guard type lineups, so it's a lot of small ball. It makes for a quicker, higher scoring style of game.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Now here's Curry. Outside Kuminga from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. That bench play in that game was the difference.
Anytime you get starter level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Here's Curry for 3. Towns with a rebound. Edwards with it. Pass to Jordan. He's got a clear path. Kuminga with it. Towns covering. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan Kuminga.
And he makes both free throws. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. From deep, Jordan. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Curry for 3. That one no good. Pass to Edwards. Jordan against Curry. George outside to the paint. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Jordan. The shot. No good with a jumper from the wing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Shooting from Minnesota, Karl Anthony Towns.
And so Towns nails them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Curry with it. Jordan picks him up. Curry passes to Wiggins. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Curry. George for 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Pajemski. George defending. It's blocked by Gobert.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And there's a 3-second violation. And as we're halfway through the season, let's see how the power rankings are shaking out. You take a look at the Warriors.